One of the most popular suburban areas of San Diego County for several decades now has been Scripps Ranch. But how are things going now after all these years? Is it still the desirable community it's always been? Today we asked Scripps Ranch real estate expert Scott Ryan to give us the skinny. Scott, welcome to the show, man.
Thanks, Derek. Appreciate you having me on.
So tell us what's going on at Scripps Ranch. Now, desirability is usually tied to real estate prices, so I'm sure we can make some conclusions there, but what do you think is happening in Scripps Ranch now?
It's a great community. I mean, as a real estate professional over the past 13 years, I decided to make it my home back in 2006. And I frankly feel that Scripps Ranch is San Diego's best kept secret.
Really?
It's a great community full of families, great environment. It's beautiful, picturesque. And I just think it's a safe haven for people to invest their money.
You know what I've heard about Scripps Ranch, and you can probably confirm or deny this for me, but I've heard it's a huge community. There's a lot of homes there, but it feels small. Is that right?
It does. It really has a small town feel. I mean, when you meet your neighbors, whether you're at the gym or the grocery store or any community events, concerts in the park, that sort of thing, you just know everybody and you see everybody. Everyone's friendly. It's just a great community that supports you, and it's really been an anchor in my life.
Well, let's talk about how desirability is tied to real estate prices and what's happening in the market. When people want to live in an area, then we see prices go higher. Have we been seeing that in Scripps Ranch?
Absolutely. I mean, Scripps Ranch used to be the forefront of real estate development back in the 80s. In fact, I have a lot of neighbors and friends and people that I've talked to that camped out for weeks, months on end to buy these lots in Scripps Ranch. So over the years, we've had a lot of original owners that are still there, but now we're starting to see a lot of young families come in. Some of these generations of families are selling and moving out of Scripps Ranch, downsizing, and a lot of young families are coming in. So with that said, the prices have just acclimated incredibly. So definitely, I would agree with that.
Okay, so prices have gone up. I think there's a sweet spot in every community. What's the sweet spot in Scripps Ranch? In other words, where's the area that is the most desirable and therefore probably the hardest to get into?
Well, a lot of people move to Scripps Ranch because they want to get more house for their money. And the sweet spot that I like to call Scripps Ranch would be between $600,000 and $800,000. Right now, like many other communities in San Diego, we are experiencing a massive shortage of inventory in that price range. Currently under $700,000, there's only 4 homes on the market, and under $800,000, there's 12 homes on the market.
Wow.
It's an incredible shortage.
Incredible.
Yeah, it is. And over this past year, we've had 168 sales in Scripps Ranch total. And of that, the average price is about $793,000, and you can expect to get about a 2,400 square foot house for your money there.
Okay, and that's the average right around 800.
Yeah.
And there's only 12 homes for sale right now in Scripps Ranch under 800.
Yeah, and what makes that problem even more amplified is the median days on market for those homes sold this whole entire year was 12 days on market. So buyers don't have a lot of time to decide. If they're looking to buy and they're in that median price point for San Diego, affordable price point for what we call Scripps Ranch, they're going to have to make a decision fairly quickly.
Sounds like sellers kind of have the advantage there then, Scott. If you're a home seller in Scripps Ranch right now, it would be a good time to pull the trigger, huh?
We need those sellers. We need those sellers right now.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Plenty of buyers lined up. So now you live in Scripps Ranch, your family, your wife, your 3 kids. Is that kind of the normal perfect fit for Scripps Ranch? Is it more of a family community?
There are a lot of families, but there are also a lot of couples. So I'd say it's a good fit. It's an active community. I mean, you have so much to do there. You have Lake Miramar, which is a 5-mile loop around there for jogging and biking. You have the library, you have concerts in the park, you have all kinds of activities. A lot of them are family-based, but I'd say Scripps Ranch is a good fit for anybody who wants to feel safe and is social and wants to know a lot of their neighbors.
Yeah, I tell you, it's interesting because I know you live in Scripps Ranch. You're our Mr. Scripps Ranch. But you kind of cut your teeth in the La Jolla marketplace, and your office is still in La Jolla, right?
It is, and La Jolla is really where, when I first was licensed, that's where my roots started. And I feel very fortunate to have represented many home buyers and sellers in the luxury segment down at the coast. La Jolla, obviously, for good reason, is a wonderful place to live. It's not far from Scripps Ranch, so it allows me to work both markets, and I really enjoy it.
So, and we've got a clip that we're going to show of an amazing property in Bird Rock. So stick around for this clip. You will not believe this house we're going to show you. But tell me how the two connect. In other words, when someone is looking in the La Jolla marketplace, do they ever end up finding their way back to Scripps Ranch?
You know, over the years, obviously, with the rise in coastal real estate prices, I meet a lot of people at the coast, and maybe they're not from San Diego, maybe they don't understand what's going on at the coast from a real estate perspective, and they ask me, where can I get a sizable home, 3,000 plus square feet? Maybe they have $1 million budget if they're looking for that smaller bungalow at the beach for $1 million. I bring them out to Scripps Ranch, and they see the benefits. It's not that far from the coast. There's a lot to offer there, and it's a good secondary option if you can't afford that luxury home at the beach.
All right, so before we see this clip of this amazing property in Bird Rock, tell us a little bit about it.
You know, I feel very fortunate to work with these clients. This home is built by expert builder Pelican Development. It was designed by EOS Architecture in La Jolla. The thought, the planning, the detail in this home it's unsurpassed. I mean, you see a lot of properties that are built these days. You don't see a lot of homes with the quality and the luxury and the detail and the architectural integrity that this home offers. It's located at 5380 Waverly Avenue, just adjacent to the Bird Rock Elementary School, which is a huge selling point.
Yeah, actually adjacent. I mean, they like share a property line.
It is. And it's great. We built the property with the idea of capturing the dramatic ocean views to the south and to the west. And I think once you see the clip, you can appreciate just how fine and detailed this home really is.
Okay, great stuff from Scott Ryan. Stick around right now to check out this amazing clip of this cottage in Bird Rock.
Wake up to dramatic ocean views and take in the seaside breeze while you enjoy a cup of coffee on your outdoor covered terrace. Family is an integral part of life in Bird Rock, and this home offers a close proximity to Bird Rock Elementary, one of La Jolla's most coveted schools. This newly constructed residence is the ultimate dream opportunity for your La Jolla lifestyle. The open concept floor plan features a main level with a spacious living room illuminated by 6 skylights beaming with natural light. Savor the gourmet chef's kitchen with a tasteful mix of services including a Carrara marble island, quartz countertops, and a top-of-the-line appliance package. One of the finest features of this home is the spacious master suite, which features a generous walk-in closet and spa-quality master bath with rainhead limestone shower and Kohler soaking tub, a perfect setting to get your day started. The use of indoor-outdoor living areas with voluminous ceilings and ocean view terraces allow this home to live much larger, with plenty of space to entertain friends and family. For the outdoor enthusiast, enjoy a short walk to the popular Calumet Park overlooking the Pacific Ocean and explore the rocky coastline in search of the perfect wave at some of La Jolla's finest surf breaks. On behalf of Scott Ryan and Coldwell Banker Residential Brokerage, I'm pleased to bring you 5380 Waverly Avenue. Immerse yourself in the Bird Rock lifestyle.